Hi everyone, and welcome back to Fully Playable Games. So on today's video we are going to be doing something, well, it's going to be the first video in sort of a mini-series that's going to be sort of stretching out over the next, well, until at least sort of May or June next year. And that is going to be a review series. So I have just got delivery of a collector's edition from Limited Run. So this was one that I ordered, I think I ordered it back in February, and yeah, it's finally arrived. And I thought today what we'll do is we'll go through it, we'll have a look at it, we'll open the box, and then we'll have a look at some gameplay as well, and yeah, give me my impression. So what game is it? And let's just open the box. I've opened the top of it, but as I say, that's as far as I've gone. And it is Rocket Knight Adventures Resparked. So this is a remake of the Mega Drive classic Rocket Knight Adventures on the, I think I got the PS5 version. It doesn't actually tell me on the box what version I've got. I think it was the PS5 version I ordered. If not, it's the PS4. So yeah, I have really been looking forward to this. This is a game that I have wanted to pick up for absolutely ages. I wanted to pick up the original on the Mega Drive for ages, but just never got round to it. So yeah, when I saw Limited Run had released this, I jumped in and I thought, you know what, I am just going to buy the special edition. Not knowing that that was going to turn into a whole collection of special editions. So I think I've got about 7 or 8 special editions on pre-order, including this one. So yeah, we've got quite a few to go through over the next few months as they arrive. But what we'll do is we'll get set up on the desk, and what we'll do is we'll go through opening this together and then have a look at the game itself. Okay, so before we actually dive into the box, let's have a quick look at the actual outer box itself. So as you can see there, on the front we've got the Rocket Knight Resparked cover art basically. On the side, just got the name all across the side, which will be good for sticking it on the shelf. And then on the back it is completely plain apart from this little section which tells you what's inside. So yeah, we will look into that a bit more once we get it opened. And then yeah, so let's crack it open. Let me get my knife. And we'll go through, because it looks like there is some really good stuff in it. I did check actually before I come on that there was a PS5 version released, so that should be the version I have. So fingers crossed. And actually, if I look at the bottom, you see there's like the model number there. So it's got P5, which I'm assuming is PS5, Limited Run. The edition number for this is 77, and UE, not too sure. Okay, so if I can get it open, that is. There we go. Right, so what I'll do is I will put it off like that, and we'll get the bits out sort of one at a time. So the first one that we've got is a big sort of like Mega Drive replica case. Obviously it is oversized, a lot bigger than the normal Mega Drive case. So we'll put that there and we'll have a look at that in a minute. Then what else we got? So next up we've got the mini cartridge display case. So obviously this will be the Genesis versions. So you've got Rocket Knight Adventure, Sparkster on both the Genesis and the Super Nintendo. Actually really nice, I really like them. Just a shame obviously that you can't ever get this in the PAL versions. So I'll stick that up the top for now. And there is loads of paperwork and that in here as well. So we've got the certificate of authenticity. So I've got number 195 out of 550. We've then got the Sparkster, Last of the Rocket Knights. So this is the full-size comic. Then we've got the design document. So this is basically sort of artwork of the series. So actually, if we sort of flip back, you see there, it is the sort of Rocket Knight Genesis manuals. So yeah, really interesting. Let's see. I don't think they've got any. Yeah, so there's the Mega Drive versions for that. The Japanese, and then we've got the manual. So I'm assuming then back here. So there's Rocket Knight Adventures. So yeah, there's no mention of the PAL version. Oh, there we go. So yeah, just seems to be very consistent with detailing the PAL versions in it. Right, I'll take that out for a minute. And then, right, so we've got one more bit in here, and I'm assuming the rest of it is going to be inside the case. So I'm going to put that back in and move that off to the side so that once we're finished, I can put everything in. So yeah, this one is really heavy, actually. Try and get it out without getting it hooked on the bubble wrap. There we go. So we've got the Sparkster statue. And yeah, it's all metal. We've got Konami on the bottom there. Yeah, it's actually really, really heavy. Yeah, that's really cool, actually. Really like that. So I'll stick that there off to the side. And I'll move these off. And what we'll do is we will get into the oversized case. So what I'll do is I will grab my knife. Right, so as you can see, I will say the finish on it isn't great. I don't know whether it's the overlay or the material they use for the actual plastic on the case. We'll have a look in a minute. I'll pull the cover out because I think it is a reversible cover as well. But there we go. So just looking at these bits first. So we've got a couple of full-size posters. I'm not going to get them out because, yeah, we just haven't got the room. Then we've got the 2-disc soundtrack. And then we've got the game itself. Which, yeah, we'll get to that in a minute. Because what we'll do is I'll get the PS5 set up, and then we'll have a play of it. And then in addition to that as well, we've also got the steelbook as well. So yeah, that is pretty much it. So what we'll do is before we get into the actual disc, I just want to have a look at that front cover. So yeah, I'm not too sure whether it's coming out on the camera. But yeah, it just looks really sort of pixelated and that it's been sort of printed in sort of low quality. Yeah, it is. It's the texture of the plastic because the printing's actually really good. So yeah, as you can see there, we can flip it over and then have it as the Genesis. Basically Sparkster cover art, or then we've got the Rocket Knight. So yeah, not bad. as I say, I've been looking for. This was one of the first sort of collector's editions that I ordered from Limited Run. So yeah, I've been looking forward to it arriving. But put that off to the side, and then let's have a look at the actual game itself. So what I am going to do is keep the game in its in the big sort of box. I'm not going to just put this one on the shelf. I'm going to keep it all together. So there we go, as normal. Nice manual as well. And this one is also another reversible cover. So just like with the outer case, you can reverse it as well. And then, yeah, full colour manuals. So I think, if I remember rightly, that this is a remake of both the games. So there's the comic as well. So you've basically got the full-size comic, and then you've also got it in here as well. So yes, right, so give me a couple of minutes. I'm going to go and get the PS5 set up, and what we'll do is we will give Rocket Knight Adventures Respark a go and see what the gameplay's like. Okay, so I've got it all installed on the PS5, and yeah, let's jump straight in. So yeah, obviously this is gonna. I'm pretty sure this is. It's just a port. I don't think this has been. I don't think it's like a remake or anything like that. So yeah, we've got the 10 million logos. Oh no. Turn it down a bit because it's really loud in my headphones. So as I say, I am going into this completely blind. I've never played the original Mega Drive version, so yeah, this is going to be completely fresh for me. Alright, so we've got Rocket Knight Adventure, Sparkster. So I'm assuming there's two different versions. Right, so we've got Sparkster's Rocket Knight Adventure. That looks like a Japanese version. Then we've got Sparkster, then the museum, music player. So let's dive straight into Rocket Knight Adventure. As I say, I have never played it. Rewind and overlay. So yeah, as you can tell, it's very much just a sort of port of the original. So let's get into it and stop the demo. So I'm hoping it's pretty straightforward with the key combinations. As I say, this is a game that I've been wanting to play for absolutely ages. So yeah, really glad to finally have a copy that I can play. So, I will admit, it's actually really good. As in, just the port, even. Alright, until we get to this point, and I am like, what do I do now? No, that's not what I want. Oh, actually. So what we got? So we've got full screen, native ×2, native. So that's going to be the native Mega Drive resolution. Stretch, which don't really want. Filter. So you've got your CRT filter. And then you can put a border on. I much prefer playing these without a border. So you can reset it, save and quit. And then what was the other one? Oh, okay, so that's like the rewind function. So, how far can I rewind? So, not far. But still doesn't help me, as I don't know how to get up there. Alright, so we've got shoot, shoot. Yeah, so it's just rewinded into that one point. I am completely stuck. I don't know. Let's have a quick look. Crack out the manual. There's got to be something I'm missing. And yeah, the manual doesn't tell you anything because it's mostly just the comic. Okay, so you'll pause. No, don't want that. Alright. So yeah, don't know. Right, let's dive into this one. We'll have a look at this one. Don't get me wrong, I thought it was good. I just probably need to go off and look at. There's got to be a double jump or something like that I'm missing. Or is it that you hold and you get the rocket? That's probably what I'm missing. So there's probably loads of people screaming at the camera and at the screen now. So I'll tell you what, give me a minute, we'll go back and I'll check. So I'm pretty sure, obviously, with it being Rocket Knight Adventure, okay. Whoa, this is an interesting start. Did not expect a mech fighter, so to speak. What is going on? Okay, is that good? Is that bad? Am I meant to have died? Okay, I'm thinking that I was meant to have done that. I will admit though, looking at the graphics for this part, to me it's like a downgrade from the original one. I definitely think the first one so far looked better. Okay. Yeah, I definitely, look-wise, prefer the original. Ugh, not another one. Alright, okay. Alright. Okay, that's me dead. But tell you what, I'm wanting to go back to that first one, see if it was me and not the actual mission part, or not the bit of the level. As I will say, we didn't exactly get far. Yeah, looking at them now, you can definitely see that the graphics are sort of crisper on the other one. But I don't know, I just think it looks better here. Much prefer sort of this look. There we go. That's what I want to do. So it lets you go up, but you can't go along. There we go. See, I knew it'd be something to do with the rocket pack. Yeah, definitely much prefer this one to the sequel. But really glad that they are all on the disc. Yeah, definitely gonna be learning how to do that. Okay, so oh, for God's sake. Alright, so now I know that we can do that bit. Let's pop along and have a quick look at this third one, which... yeah, not sure what the difference is between sort of this one and the other one. But it's got a different intro, so there's got to be something with it. Yep, completely different intro. So unless that the actual second one is, as I said earlier on, the sort of it was a Japanese only release, potentially. Okay, so we're dealing with aliens now. Okay. Okay, I recognise the music. Yeah, I prefer this one to the one that the one that was labelled as the sequel. Okay, now I was going to say it was now starting to auto run. Okay. Yeah, definitely. I need to look into actually sort of what the deal is with these. So, yeah, because obviously we've got 3 games on the disc, but how those 3 games sort of tie together. Obviously, you've got Rocket Knight Adventures, which is the first one, but obviously the Speedster, what part that those 2 play. But I will say, really impressed with this setup. The bits that you get in with the collector's edition were really good. And as I say, the game I am really looking forward to putting some time into this, especially Rocket Knight Adventure. As I said, it's one of the games that I've been really wanting to play. I am still going to get hold of it on the Mega Drive. Yeah, for now, obviously I've got this version, so that will sort of tide me over until I can get that. But overall, as I say, I'm really impressed with this. Definitely worth the wait. And as I say, a really nice package. As I say, I would have been happy with just the standard edition, but the fact of having the complete edition with all the extras just really added to it. But also, what I did, as I've said earlier on, so this video is going to be the first in a series. And I'm just pulling up because, as I say, I've got a whole load of pre-orders lined up. So obviously this was the first of the collector's editions. I'm only going to focus on the collector's editions. But in January, we're due to get the Shantae Advance, Risky's Revolution Collector's Edition. So, yeah, I was a bit umming and ahhing about this one because it has a gold cart, and where the standard edition is just a standard cart. And I'd actually prefer that. Then I've got Rugrats Adventures in Gameland. That's another collector's edition. And then the first one that I am really looking forward to getting, and that is the Tomb Raider 1 to 3 Remaster Collection. This is an absolutely stunning collector's edition. I'm really looking forward to getting hold of it. Then we've got Clock Tower Rewind, another one that I'm looking forward to getting hold of. Really want to have a go at the Clock Tower series. And then the final one that I've got pre-ordered, which isn't due until May next year, is going to be Lollipop Chainsaw Repop. So yeah, obviously I have had a chance to play Repop But yeah, my cheerleader edition, as it's called, doesn't arrive, or is not going to arrive until about May next year. So yeah, bit of a bummer on that one. But that is going to wrap up today's video. So before you go, if you did enjoy the video, don't forget to hit that like button. And if you're not already, smash that subscribe button and ring the bell to be kept up to date when I upload videos just like this. And yeah, with that said, thank you so much for watching today. Really hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you on the next one. All right, bye.